Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Common Sense Channel. If it's your first time here, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. And all returning viewers, please hit the like button on the video. Um, okay, I'm gonna do a little something different here. This lady here just gonna get some facts, um, some advice here on the dating market concerning women. So, of course, I'm gonna let it play. And of course, I'll come back and give my commentary. Let's begin.
I got a light rant for y'all while I drive today. I'm really tired of you women, especially women who look like me, getting on the internet and representing for the masses. You do not represent me at all, a lot of you. Therefore, I was like, let me get on here and represent myself and those like me. Y'all sitting up here going viral every other day because of what y'all complain about, what y'all don't like in a man, what a man ain't giving you enough money for this or for that. I just heard some girl was viral because she was complaining about getting $30 for lunch. Baby, be thankful. First of all, I'm so sick of y'all bragging about how much y'all money y'all got and how y'all don't need a ninja. But then y'all complain constantly. That's $30 less than your meal. First of all, let's be clear. The real broke people is y'all. That's why y'all complaining. Because y'all over here looking for men to pay for things, but y'all want to disguise it as, oh, he's broke. No, baby, you're broke. You're broke. And that's okay. I'm no rich woman myself, but at the same time, I'm not the one sitting here crying, complaining about getting $30 for lunch. I'm also not the woman sitting here saying that I don't need a man when I definitely do, and always will, and always have. So, and I enjoy it. I love that for me. But what I don't understand is why are we complaining? Like, why are we ungrateful for $30? Why are we so on our high horse? You are that egotistical. Like, let's be clear too. Oh, let's get into it now. You're speaking to someone who was a waitress for over a decade. So I know the patterns of people's spending habits. If you've eaten there, I've worked there. Not as far as places, but as far as caliber of places. We've worked at drive-thrus. We've worked at casual dining. We've worked at fine dining. We've worked at country clubs, where however you want to go. I've never worked in a strip club or anything like that, but country clubs, any level of dining, pretty much I've done it. So I'm very aware of spending habits of all races of people. And please, let's not pretend black women like we're just balling, okay? Because I definitely see the difference of how you order when you're on a date versus you order when you're paying for yourself, or out with your friends and you're asking for 4 split checks and asking me to split appetizers and leaving me $2. But that's a conversation for another day. I just want to understand why we are so ungrateful, and why are we acting like it's not hard out here, and why are you not grateful of what a man provides? Like, when did we lose the sight of intention? There's a big difference between a man who is a millionaire giving you $500 versus a man who makes a modest wage, making $40K a year, giving you $500. I would much rather get it from the man making the less money, because that shows intentions. Like, why do we not respect people going to work and even wanting to spend $30 on your big... I had to catch myself for a second. Yeah. I'm so thankful if somebody wants to send me $30 to go towards my lunch, whether that pays for the whole lunch or not. Guess what? That pays for an entree. That pays for 2 to 3 drinks, depending on where you go. I just don't understand, like, the lack of gratitude. And then you want to put somebody down and call them broke, as if we're not all equal and a part of the human race. Like, that's your brother you talking about. That's somebody's son. That's somebody's grandson. Somebody's son. Somebody's uncle. Somebody's brother. Like, that person matters to somebody, and you gonna disregard the fact that they want to spend their hard-earned money on you. I don't care if it's $5. That's $5 that they did not have to give to you, that they could have kept to themselves, and they gratefully passed on to you. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, oh, we should just settle and accept the bare minimum. Please don't start with that crap. But I'm just saying, I don't understand. Like, $30 is more than enough for lunch. Like, I don't get it. You can go to Cheesecake Factory. You can get a salad and a lemonade, like, and have a little bit of money or however much to still be able to tip 20%. Like, it's not like actually, you'll definitely have enough money to tip 20% plus. Yeah, so I just don't understand, like, why do you expect men who don't even know if they like you yet to be coming out the gate just because you look good and supposed to be spending their hard-earned money on you? Like, what? Like, I don't mind a coffee date. I've been on coffee dates. I've been on full-fledged first date crazy dinners. The point is, I don't discriminate. Like, you're there to get to know a person. Like, and man, I could go on and on about this. It's funny too, because, not to get off topic, but a lot of people, they like to glorify and talk about and praise certain things that certain people have gotten, but they don't want to do the work to get it. Like, for example, people will talk and be like, oh yeah, like, someone like a Savannah James or somebody is so lucky because of, being married to LeBron. But what they don't realize is the women who get those fairy tale endings a lot of times, it's the woman who rode when the guy had nothing. Like Ayesha Curry, like, they've been together since they were kids. Like, I wish I could give more multicultural examples, but those are the ones that come to mind, because I don't want to make it just like, oh, it's just a problem in our community, because it's not. It's just I just don't understand, like, people just being so on their high horse, so narcissistic, so egotistical, to where they think they're too good, to where $30 isn't enough. And the funny thing is, not to again get off subject, but half of y'all don't even look that good. Y'all don't even look to the level of what y'all are requiring. And, like, y'all should be really lucky and grateful that this country has ruined the way we relate and ruined the way we love each other so much that men are just enthralled with a lot of mediocrity. Like, you should be grateful for that, because a lot of y'all are very out of shape. A lot of y'all don't put yourselves together well. A lot of you don't speak well. A lot of you are temperamental. A lot of you don't know how to communicate, don't know how to listen. And this goes for men and women, but I just want to talk about women, because we got enough people on the internet downing men. And I mean, of course, when it comes to black men, they have it the hardest of anybody in this country. So I don't really believe in adding to the demonstracy of black men, but I do want to emphasize, I'm not saying that black men are perfect and there's no issues. Like, we all have our things that we need to work on. But when it comes to us women, it's like, I don't hear the guys, like, ungrateful. Like, a guy, I'm sure, like, they would love to get $30 sent to them for lunch. Like, they not finna act like that. Like, I just don't understand people not being grateful. And just, but like I was saying, back to the way y'all are, like, y'all are very lucky. And we could go down a whole bunch of rabbit holes. We could go to the circumcision conversation, the fact that, being circumcised and over circumcised like we are in this country, like we do our men, literally, they are sexual deviants just off of that alone. They're literally being programmed from birth to be sexual deviants, because their genitalia is being manipulated from the moment that they're born. So we got that going on. It's a lot. It's crazy. And then they have their whole lives to basically be trained to be sex, slaves to basically women and their flower. So we're just we're just so lucky.
All right, that's the end of that. Let me get my take. She said a lot of things in the video, and for the most part, mostly what she said, I do agree with 100% on a lot of stuff that she said. But also, let me say this: not only just too much on the women, but I'm gonna say this for the guys as well too. And I'm glad that she made the point in the video that well, before I get to the guys, let me say this first, piggyback on some of the stuff she said. And she said there's nothing wrong with going out for a coffee date. And that's why the thing that I always suggest for men to really see what a woman is about. I mean, you could be a man, you work, you got a good paid job, drive a nice vehicle, you have your own place and things like that, which I think you should. Oh man, if you're going to be dating, you should, have at least have your, have your own place. Number one, that's my opinion. You should always have your own place. Shouldn't be, you know, if you're gonna be seriously dating, especially if you're an older man, like over 21 or older, you should have your own place. Now, I ain't saying you can't date living with your parents, living with your mama and your daddy. I ain't saying you can't date, but I'm saying if you're really going to date, you should have your own place. That's my opinion, number one there. Also, number two is, and I'm glad that she brought that up in the video, and I totally agree with what she said. There's nothing wrong with a coffee date. And that's why I always suggest to the men that if you're going to take a woman out for a first date, it should be a coffee date. Even if it's not a coffee date, it should be at least somewhere maybe like a donut shop or either like an ice cream place, like a Dairy Queen or something. Just use that for example to go out for a first date. That way, you going out, y'all seeing each other, talking and getting to know the person and everything. That way, if the person really likes you for you, if you're doing that kind of date, or whether they're just using you. Because you do have some women that will use you just for a free meal, just for you to take them out to dinner and just to get a free meal. And also, piggyback on something else that she said in the video, and I agree with that she said, is that sending someone money first date. My opinion on that, guys, um, I don't think you should be sending a woman money for lunch unless you and that woman are in a committed relationship. Now, if that's your girlfriend or if your wife, okay, of course, that's fine. If she wants to send your girlfriend or wife money for lunch, okay, fine. But a woman that you're just actually dating and you're not exclusive or not involved with her, I don't think that you should be sending her money for lunch. And sometimes when you send women money for lunch like this, a lot of times these women will use that as clickbait. They will use that to go on the internet and make videos for clicks, likes, and views. Just as just for attention, just to try to make a person look cheap or make a person looks weak. So so that's why I say that I wouldn't be sending a woman that kind of money unless you're dating her. I mean, unless you're in a committed relationship with her, or you're engaged to her, or if you're already married to the woman. That's just my take on that. All right, but anyway, I think that's it on that. Like I said before, if your first time here, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and all returning subscribers, hit the like button um, so we can let the channel grow. And like I said, drop a comment if you got something to say. I'd like to hear your comments on the video. All right, but until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care. God bless. Peace.